Welcome back to Callahan's Corner. We have some questions live right here on Facebook. Got another great submitted question here. This one comes from Jeff, part of our mastermind group, our exclusive seven-figure business owners going to scale to eight figures. And Jeff had a great question. How do we engage in our morning huddle or morning meeting with our crews? So one of the things we always look at is how do we create a positive focus and engagement with our crews, especially on Monday mornings. This is something we did at my lawn care company, as well as a lot of the members of the Simple Growth Masterminds are doing. I'm going to pull it up here on the screen in normal fashion, break down Jeff's question here, but got a really good idea here for you, Jeff, as well as some other ideas for everybody else that may be doing this. But Jeff says, my team just started doing Monday morning meetings about 4 weeks ago. We should have been doing them years ago. We tried then, COVID happened, and basically they felt like this rhythm fell apart. They're going well. The team has bit hesitation on the positive focus opening, but they've come around. I feel like we've seen massive improvement for morale. So once again, a positive focus when we go around each person, and whether it's business or personal, we're creating a positive focus for the day. As we all know, as we go through the grind of the business day, out on the field or in the office, we can run into some obstacles or hurdles. So we start with this positive focus. This is something we do in the masterminds as well. Hoping you guys can help with some ideas on the topic. In previous meetings, we discussed things like P4P, educational opportunities, core values, purpose and mission statement. Those core values, purpose and mission statement are also something that we get really clear on in the Simple Growth Masterminds. So I had a few ideas here for Jeff, but I wanted to know in the questions here, was it just the leadership team or was it the crews? In this instance, it was actually the crews. So Jeff, what I've got here, and for everybody else watching, is a great idea. The first one here is we call it the 6-minute challenge. So if like Jeff, the guys are working on and the girls are working on a P4P or piece rate system, they're actually getting paid as a on the budgeted hours, not the hours they work, or a percentage of the invoice. So make sure you check your state laws to make sure there is compliancy with overtime. The whole idea of piece rate is not to avoid overtime, but to really empower your team to make better decisions, create more efficiency, and allow them to make more money. So what we did at Callahan's Lawn Care is we called it the 6-minute challenge, where every month on one of the Monday huddles, each crew or individual came up with an idea that would help all the other crews save time and create efficiency. And able to do this, we went in, and whatever idea came up with the best idea, every crew came up with the best idea, we rewarded them with gift cards and different things. But as a business owner, to take a look at this, whether you're on piece rate or not, 6 minutes an hour can save massive, massive dividends and bottom line profits. So once we instituted a piece rate pay system at Callahan's Lawn Care, we added on average $1,100 to $1,200 a week per crew in billable sales because they came more efficient. That was bottom line profit. So I want to put some numbers to this to see what this actual 6-minute challenge can do by empowering your team to create solutions to cut time off. So the idea is, what can we do to shave 6 minutes an hour? And literally that is really easy to do, right down to cutting out probably some of the cigarette breaks or different things the guys are doing on the truck. So the gas station stops. One of the ideas that our team members came up with at Callahan was the ability to have an extra set of spools for the weed whacker heads. And they would actually string the weed whacker heads, the guy driving shotgun while the crew leader was driving. So when that ran out, they could go to the truck cab, pop in a new one, and keep on going. So that was one of many that the guys came up with. But to put some perspective, what this looks like in your service business, how much money to the bottom line profit you can make as a business owner if you're doing P4P or piece rate, how much extra money it can put in your employees' pockets. We're going to go in here, and for the example, I'm going to say 6 minutes an hour. So that comes out to be 0.1 man hour. Right now, let's say we're running 5 crews. Probably 5 to 8 crews is what we see on average. Most companies we're working with. We've got a 2-person crew, 2 guys, 2 girls on there. Revenue per man hour. Let's say we're shooting for our maintenance crew of $75 per man hour. And we're going to be working 10-hour days, and we're going to do 4. So 4 10-hour days, that's 40 hours, no overtime. And let's just say in our season, we have 40 weeks, including cleanup. So what we've got here is the time saved per week, total man hours is 8 extra revenue per crew per week was $600. Extra revenue per week per all crews, if we had 5 crews, is an additional $3,000 in revenue. And that 6 minutes per hour across 5 crews for the 40-week season is generating an extra $24,000 basically bottom line profit for the company per crew, or to make it even more interesting, $120,000 of extra bottom line profit by saving 6 minutes an hour per crew over a 40-week season. We have saved 1,600 hours. So if you're in a more of a northern area, or let's just say you're like Shane Giacaruso down in Florida, Shane's running probably about 50 weeks in his season, or let's call it 49 over with Green Life. Shane, if you instituted this in here, that would be about $147,000 bottom line profit. Now in your northern areas like I'm running here, we're probably running about 38 weeks. And that's at 5 crews. Extra bottom line profit would be about an extra $114,000 or 1,500 hours, 1,520 to be exact, to save hours. So if you're looking for something to incentivize your team for your next Monday morning huddle coming into next week, have them talk about the ways they could save 6 minutes an hour. And as we're doing this process here, that's 6 minutes over 5 crews across the 38-week season equates to about $114,000 of bottom line profit you can see. And if you're in a southern state running probably, say, about 49 weeks a season, that's just under $150,000 profit. So if you found this value, make sure you share, like it, and drop any comments below if you have any questions of the 6-minute challenge. I'm going to be coming out with some more ideas of how we can create engagement with a positive focus every Monday morning with your crews to start the week off and get things on a right place. And if we're using P4P, what's in it for them is the ability to make more money while working less hours. And even if you're not on P4P, if they can create more efficiencies, we're going to have more bottom line cash flow to incentivize them and raise their pay. So Callahan's Corner, you asked the questions, we had some live.